Wolfcraft 4081000 Professional Snap-Off Blade Knife for 25mm blades. Designed and marketed for heavy-duty cutting jobs. Packaging: a couple of pictures of the knife in action, auto lock function, 125mm snap-off blade included, blade replacement instructions, snapping off a blade, blade locking knob, sharp blade warning. Looks well built and durable, massive body out of metal and rubber, chrome-plated blade guide, plastic auto-lock slider button, a lanyard hole, plastic blade locking knob. The end cap is also plastic. The knife is notably heavy. Let's compare it quick to a classic 18mm snap-off blade knife. Pressing on the slider button lets you move it back and forth. The blade slides in and out with ease. Just notice now how much the slider button protrudes. Most of the times that will be enough using just this slider button, theoretically. Why theoretically? I'll explain shortly. There's quite a blade play, of course. To prevent that and guarantee cutting precision, you gotta fasten it by rotating the locking knob. You'd normally expect it to tighten by turning it clockwise. Here, however, you have to turn it in the opposite direction, which is hard to get used to. That is confusing. After tightening, the blade is much more stable. You can still move it, but it requires some force. The knob is small and narrow. I don't like it. That's quite an unpleasant experience using it. Again, I just keep trying automatically turning it in the wrong direction. Let's get back to the sliding button. It has an auto lock function which is supposed to hold the blade in one fixed position. A slightest touch on it and it moves very easily. Press, push, release. The blade should hold strongly, right? It should. Does it though? Look now, this is how normally I hold the knife. What's this? Because of the slider button sticking out that much, it gets pressed unintentionally and moves freely. A professional tool for heavy-duty tasks? Really? No way. This can ruin your cutting job. It is a safety hazard. The only way to prevent not just the blade play, but also the blade accidentally moving back or forth is always using the blade locking knob, which is not how this knife has been intended to be used. The knob was supposed to be optional. For me, that's enough to return it, but that's not where the bad design ends. Look at the end cap. Seen that? No effort, it just pops off. Heavy duty. And that's not all. Changing blade or pushing a short blade out can be problematic. See that piece of metal? That's where the locking knob is. The blade hits that, and then it also hits against the screw of the locking knob. That's two obstructions. As you could guess, my verdict, this knife is a fail.